Is a Fox 17 winter weather alert.
Well, there's a look at our tower cam shot. This is downtown Grand Rapids, and it really has varied from place to place how much snow have we been getting, and this is what we're going to continue to see over the next 24 hours plus as this snow event carries us into tomorrow evening as well. Here's a live look at Ravenna. This is another one of our live cameras, and we've gotten enough in some spots to cover up the grass. In other spots it's not, and it's certainly blowing around the roadways, making it very slick. Our snowfall has started to increase. We'll continue to do so. This is going to make for a very slick commute home with frigid air. Not only it's cold today, but it's going to be colder later on. This one, we'll see if this one updates. Usually when it flashes at me, it means something different. So we'll see if it's just updating to be updating. And it still says 4 o'clock, which is through Friday afternoon. So that one's correct. So what we're going to see here over the next several hours is more snowfall, as we see some moderate snowfall right now, and it's really south of Interstate 96 where we've seen the heaviest snowfall rates right now. Another spot that will query up for you is this one right here near Hudsonville, in between Jenison and Granville. It technically says Hudsonville on the report, but regardless, 2 inches of snow in an hour from 8:30 to 9:30. And so snowfall accumulation like this very quickly, and it does not take long for snow to build up when we've got accumulation rates like that. And this is what we're also looking at into just south of Grand Rapids, south of Kentwood on 131 in Byron Center. This is a spot that has continued to see a lot of snowfall here over the last several minutes. It has just off and on. And even if we were to put a track on it for you, because it's really continuing to train over the same spots as this developing off the lake, you really look at this entire spot, really this heaviest one right here toward Green Lake, and you're going to look at that arriving fairly shortly. This is within the next 30 minutes, so we'll put it within the next couple of minutes, and Wayland as well, Middleville, Caledonia. This is kind of where we're going to continue to see some of these heavier bands. And you really look at all the way down State Road. And this is going to be the case as it gets closer to Hastings within the next 5 to 10 minutes, moving at about 15 to 20 miles an hour. Slow bands, but they just continue to train over the same locations. Moving further to the south, Richland finally seeing a little bit heavier rates of snowfall. Whereas if we were in this color, you'd see about 1 inch per hour. It's really the darker purples that's the burst that's very difficult to see. And also in Kalamazoo and Portage, it's picking up just a little bit as well. Pawpaw, a break for now along the troublesome Interstate 94 corridor. We will see that pick up. Also, the first thing you'll notice, you'll step outside of it's not snowing either way. It's cold, and the wind is going to stay this way throughout the rest of today as we see it come right off the lake. That's what's developing the lake effect snow. But by 4 o'clock, this continues. This is going to be our problem area further to the south. There's still going to be spots that snow well to the north, and we'll get several inches of snow, but this is the circle area for tonight into tomorrow that could cause some delays and problems. 26 up to 27. This is going to give you an issue on your commute. This continues tonight into tomorrow morning. And so once again, this is going to give you a problem for your commute. As we show you tonight, 24 degrees, slick spots, cancellations and delays possible as this entire system tries to get out of here. We zoom in just a little bit for your Friday, and that's the same story. Northwest breeze, lake effect snow bands until we get into the afternoon. So how much are we going to expect? Well, in the advisory spots, and we're looking at 3 to 6 inches and less further east, but then inland, closer to the lake shore, you're looking at 6 to 12 inches, and I think there may be some spots where we get up to 15. It's just the way this looks right now as it continues to snow over the same spots. We get a slight break, but then a system that will affect all of the area arrives Saturday night into Sunday and could dump an additional 6 inches of snow before our frigid air arrives next week. We're in the single digits with our highs in the teens.